Hi everyone, I'm back again for another YouTube channel review, and I'm going to be giving helpful hints, tips and tricks. This week it's to Dave, the digital and vinyl expert. So let's have a look at his channel and see what little improvements we can make. So Dave is a DJ, a tutor and a speaker as well, and he uses his YouTube channel to build his credibility and show his knowledge in the field. First off, it's a really nice channel that you've got here, so you've got a nice amount of subscribers, you're growing nicely, but there are still a few little tweaks that we can make. The first thing I see is the channel art up the top. It's very nicely designed, but the problem is the channel art should tell your viewers what they can expect from your channel. If they subscribe, what sort of content are they going to be getting, and there's not much in there about that. The other thing you could also include is how often you're going to be uploading videos, so they know when to come back to check out new content as well. So moving down, you're missing a channel trailer. It wouldn't show up for me because I'm subscribed anyway, but the channel trailer, again, it's really important because one of the first things people do if they watch your whole video and they like it, they want to know what else you've got, so they're going to click on your channel. If you've got a trailer there saying, here's the kind of content I produce for you, this is what you're going to get out of it, they're more likely to then go, oh, that sounds great, and they're going to subscribe. It's just making it a lot easier for them. Next, you can definitely build out your channel a little bit. So I can see you've got a couple of playlists here, but we'll move on to your videos in a second. You've got quite a lot of videos, so you could make a lot of more smaller individual playlists, maybe around one certain type of hardware or software, things like that. And then you want to build out your channel a little bit more. If you are unsure about how to build out your channel, I've got a video about that you can just check out in the corner now. So let's move into your videos. Again, you've got quite a lot of content here, which is great. Maybe one thing I've noticed is it's a little bit inconsistent about when you're posting. So it might be worth just making a schedule and making a list of video topics that you want to cover and being a bit more consistent about it. So the second thing I've noticed is the titles. Titles are really key when it comes to including your keywords and things like that. YouTube reads your titles like a book from left to right, and it puts more importance on the words at the beginning than the words at the end. So the words at the beginning are the keywords that you really want to be found for. So there was one I noticed. So like here, for instance, you should have how to beat grid and put it up at the top, and then have Native Instruments Tractor Pro 3 after it. But overall, they're all looking pretty good. The thumbnails are a bit hit and miss as well. Like these ones, apart from the text up the top, they're all very similar. So maybe you want to make the Machine Mark III a little bit smaller, and then make the what the video's about a little bit bigger as well. So let's just move into your videos a little bit. So let's just try your latest one. So this is great. You've got a nice bit of description here, and you've included your keywords in your title in the first couple of lines of your description as well. That really helps YouTube figure out what your video is about and have your video show up higher in search results as well. A couple of things that you could add in here: if you've got a website, add a link to the website, add a link to any of your social media channels, your Instagram, things like that. Places where people can follow you outside of YouTube as well. It's just quite handy. So if we go to the end of your video, you do have an end screen here, but because there's no background, it's a bit messy and you can't quite see what they are. So even if you just put a black background like there, just before you fade out, put a black background and have your elements on that black background, it will just make them stick out a bit more as well. You've also got a pinned comment, which is really good and really important. But one thing you could try, in that pinned comment, why don't you link to another one of your videos? And you can also have that link in your description as well. So people are going to keep seeing this same video pop up for them. By the time they've scrolled down to your comments, they'll see that video again. They'll go, I've seen that before, I really should click that. So thanks Dave for letting me review your channel. I hope you got a few tips there that you can implement and help your channel grow a little bit faster, even though it's doing really well. For everyone else out there that wants a review on their YouTube channel, make sure you drop a link in the comments. And if you've got a few tips that you've taken away from this video that you're going to use on your own videos, make sure you give it a like, subscribe and ring the bell to catch my weekly videos all about improving your video marketing for your business.